Hello everybody. In this video, we are going to draw the third angle projection of this block. In the last video, we have drawn the first angle projection of this block. So, see here, this is what we have drawn in the last video. Okay, the placement of first angle is front view is in the top view is in the bottom, and side view is, if it is in the right hand side of the isometric block, it will come to the left hand side of the front view. In third angle projection, what happens is always the top view will coming in the top, okay, the front view will go in the bottom, and the side view, if it is in the right hand side, this will come in the right hand side itself of the front view. This is the placement for third angle projection. So from here, that is the blue part is the top view, this red part is the front view, and the green part is the side view of this particular block. Okay, so let me start the third angle projection. So same as this, I am going to mark in my grid so that there will be no further confusion for us when we are going to draw the views. We are going just the placement, I am just keeping the placement ready. Now first we are going to draw the front view. So front view is 60 plus 30 the height, and here the 70 the width of the block. So here see, we are going to take 70, then 1, 2, 3, 30, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 60. So that will be 90. So just complete this. Just draw the parallel lines and you can complete the rectangle. Okay, now from here it is 20, so mark 20. From here again it is 20, so here 30 line will come. Down how much? Down it is 30, so here I have already marked 30. When I was taking the measurement for the total length, just I will draw a line over here, just a line over here. And when drawing the vertical and horizontal line, you should be careful and take the reference from the grid itself. If you are not doing so, your lines will be not clear enough to be drawn. So here the 60 line will come. Okay, then again here 10 mm gap, from here also 10 mm gap will be there. Okay, just like this, draw a line. Okay, draw a line from here also, then here again 10 mm, and here again 10 mm. So here vertical lines we are going to draw, vertical lines we are going to draw. Okay, now see here, just making the line darker so that it will be considered as the object line. What lines we have drawn first is the construction lines, so now we are converting them to the object lines. Okay, see here, this will come down till here. See here, now your front view is complete. Okay, now move on to the side view. Just take the projection from the front view this side, just move your set square and take the projections to the side view. So because we have marked the values or the here already, so no need to take. Now side view, you have got 50 over here, so mark 50. Okay, just mark 50 and draw a straight line. Okay, now from here you have to mark 10, and from here again you have to mark 10 and draw this towards upwards and finish this block. Okay, so here, to show that all the construction lines should be light, I have drawn here the construction line to be dark to show that the difference. Here there is no difference between this line and this line, so this is wrong. You have to erase this off because this is not there in the view. There is nowhere you can see this line over here, and there is no line over here. See, there is no line over here. So you have to erase this also. This is also not required. Okay. Actually, in its place, dotted line should come. So if you draw it dark, single straight line, that shows that it is an object line. But actually, what we wanted there, a hidden line was to be drawn there. So this will come to be like this. This is the side view what we are going to draw. Now come to the plan. Again, from here, if you join these 2 points, you are going to get a line. Okay, and just project the lines from here. Okay, and take it straight over here. If you are finding this difficult, then again what you can do is just move the plan towards the front view. You have to drag towards the front view. So what will happen? This will be 50 and this will be 70. So you can mark here 50, 50, and here it is 70. So you can take it directly from here. Okay, just complete the box. Okay, now one thing what you can check is whatever the dimension here, this is exactly the same. Whatever the dimension here, this is exactly same to this. What is the dimension here? It is exactly same to this. If this is not matching, that means your figure is wrong. Okay, now what is the distance? What is the distance here? This is 20. Okay, so take 20. From here also it is 20 and draw two lines. From here it is 20. See here, if we pull it like this, this 20 is going to come this side. So this is 20 and again this is 20. Now what I am going to do is just draw lines over here. Okay, now here how much it is? It is 10. So this 10 will come here and again this 10 will come here, and here, see, it will come, and again here. Okay, now this what I have taken 10, 10 and 50, you can directly come from here. See, take the extension line, move it like this, this will exactly come over here. If you want to mark this 10, what I have taken here, you just can take from here, project it like this, and this 10 mark will come exactly at the point where what I have taken. See here, you can see the thing. Again this point you can project it like this, and exactly it will come to this point. Okay, so likewise you can take the dimensions either from here, or if you are finding this difficult to do, you can directly take the measurements from here and you can draw. Now this we are going to erase this off because this is not required. Okay, this is not required, so we are going to erase this off and make the object line for this particular block. Okay, okay, see here. Now just hold it here and here. Okay, why I am holding it here? Because there is a dotted line in first angle projection when we were solving. The same thing we have done, isn't it? So here again there is a cavity. See here, there is a cavity here. So 10 mm and 10 mm. You can just make a dotted line over here and you have got the thing. Now giving dimension for these blocks. See, there is an excess line over here. Please erase this off. Whichever line is excess, you have to erase this. Okay, then you have to erase whatever the marking is there, what marking we have done. Okay, so this was not required, and here again there is an excess line over here. Please erase this off. Even this, it should be erased. And you can give the dimension as we were doing the first angle projection. Same dimensions you can put it over here. Okay, now let's see the difference between first angle projection and third angle projection. See the side view, just compare the side view. This is the side view and this is the side view. The view has not changed, the view is as it is. Okay, even the front view is same to the front view. See here, the front view is same and this view is also same. The plan is same and the plan is same. Only what has happened is the placement of this is different from the placement of third angle projection. All the dimensions you can give it here, 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 here and here. All the dimensions you can put over there. This is the symbol for the third angle projection, and as we have done 1:1 scale, we are going to write 1:1 scale and all dimensions in mm. This is important, you cannot skip it out. Now this is what for first angle and this is what for third angle projection. Thank you, take care.